Hello there, and welcome to the Tristan channel, or welcome back if you've already subscribed. In today's video, we're watching, or paying visit to King Frostmare, and this is the scariest videos sent in by viewers this week. So I couldn't read my handwriting. So, I hope your week has started well. I noticed my subs have been holding steady. Like I said, if you're watching this on Bluesky, please make sure to come over from Bluesky. Just don't like my videos there, like them here and subscribe here, especially if you support the videos and that. It'd be great, because whilst it's nice that you follow me on Bluesky and like them on there, I do appreciate if you come over to. I need it more on YouTube than I do Bluesky. Okay? So yeah, so what you do is click on the window thing. It takes you to YouTube. Oh, excuse me. And then click subscribe. Okay. Also, if you really like the channel and you know anyone who would like the channel, then please spread around, share love, and all that jazz. Okay. So yeah, let's see what King Frostmare has in store for us today. Let's do this.
Dark Encounters, a man who appears to be living with a terrifying shadow entity in his home. These are the first entries from his blog, which slowly show how strange everything started to become. At first, the activity seemed mostly like poltergeist activity. Then his cat began acting strangely as well, almost as if it could sense that something was wrong.
So my cat's been watching that door for a while now. Oh.
So I was just as, because I realised, oh, it's a bit too loud, the microphone in the speaker for you.
Freakiest place I've ever been.
I'm not saying it is, but to be fair, cats do weird things, you know what I mean?
Butter, get out here. Oh, I can't get anymore.
And just as his cat started acting strangely, this figure appeared out of nowhere.
Oh, look at you, you shadow bastard. Ooh.
The man started documenting the unusual behavior of his pet, and as the activity slowly shifted toward his bed...
It could... So I can't hear it, but it's just you and whatever. The thing is, it could be someone in like a black hoodie or something, with a balaclava on.
He also began capturing EVPs that he was not even aware of at first.
So this is where I've been getting most of the activity from, right here in my bedroom. Just looks like a normal bedroom. I don't know. Is there anybody in here? Is there anybody in this room?
Then the entity started showing itself. At first, it mostly...
Oh, look at that, you hooded bastard. I can hear a... but not get out. The other thing that ruins is, apparently I watch a debunker channel. Apparently for TikTok especially, you can get sound stuff. So you can get ghost sounds put on top.
appeared in pitch black areas of the house. Things became so unsettling that he started leaving the lights on at night in several rooms. But even then, it continued. This time, he captured what looked like a pitch-black mass standing in his kitchen. The entity then seemed to start visiting him while he was watching TV at night.
Oh.
Standing near the doorway and staring at him. The events are
Get a job, you weirdo.
apparently still continuing, and I will keep my eyes open for further updates.
Oh, look at you. He must be so bored.
This man apparently started conducting a paranormal investigation inside his own home when he noticed something strange on his phone.
What the hell is that? What the... Do you see that?
What he needs is a Thor's hammer, or if you can't get hands on a Thor hammer, get yourself a Thor meat tenderizer. Tenderize that shadow bastard.
I was doing some light art in my house for decorating, and it keeps showing that there's somebody here in my hallway. There is definitely nobody there. What the... No.
I don't know about that bit. Isn't that just... Couldn't he just put the photo there or whatever makes sense? Or isn't there like ghost apps that can fake shit and stuff? Because I know you can get apps to fake UFO ones and various other ghost things where you get a photo, stick it on, and you put the opacity so it's faint.
No way. What?
A figure seemed to appear on the screen, almost as if the phone was showing him that something was standing in the doorway. But when he looked over, there was nothing there in real life. Was this something paranormal or just a skit? What is your opinion? This man received a notification on his phone that movement had been detected in the stables outside. Thinking it was probably just another spider that had built a web around the security camera, he went outside to remove it. But it quickly became clear that it was not a spider after all.
Oh.
A strange, mysterious shape can be seen standing at the end of the stables. The man does not seem to notice it at first and continues setting up his ladder. Then, the figure appears to run through the frame on the left side, and even that moment goes unnoticed by him. He states that he had goosebumps after watching the footage back, and that he was left with the uneasy feeling that whatever he captured was not from this world. What is your opinion?
Ew. You see its hands. It's like the Emperor from Star Wars.
This case remains a mystery to this day, despite being quite old and having been investigated many times over the years. It was recorded shortly after a pickup truck crashed on the road, tragically claiming the lives of everyone inside, an entire family who unfortunately did not survive. Someone started recording the wreck, probably just documenting the damage, but when they aimed the camera at the cab, they caught something they weren't expecting.
Oh, hello. Oh, God. I would say I got chicken skin, but you can't see it. But, oh, it looks like the... Oh, God. I'm not saying it is, but it looks like it potentially could be on the face of the victims because the way it looks, it's like, oh... You know what I mean? Oh, God. All right.
If you look through the window, there's what looks like a face staring back at the camera. The problem is, everyone who was in that truck had already been pulled out. The vehicle was empty. Emergency responders had cleared the scene. So if no one was left inside, what exactly is looking at the person filming? Now, this footage is decades old, long before deepfakes or AI editing tools existed. It wasn't shot on a smartphone, and there weren't programs back then to fake something like this easily. So if it's not digitally altered and it's not a hoax made with modern software, what are we actually looking at here? A lot of people think it could be one of the victims, maybe someone who died in the crash and didn't leave the site.
Or the only way you can fake it without software is if you've got a friend to look for the window or something. But then again, I'm not saying it's impossible because there are people out there who will do it. That seems pretty sick, you know what I mean, if that was the case.
Spirit still sitting where they were when it happened. That's the theory anyway. But I'll leave it up to you. What do you
But then again, this is before YouTube, isn't it, he was saying, so,
you think is in that window?
Ooh. It's got long hair like a woman as well.
A man named Alexander posted footage from his home that he says he can't explain. He's dealt with sleepwalking for years, but after moving to a new place, something darker started happening. One night, his security camera caught him walking through the house in his sleep. Nothing unusual there. But what the camera recorded next made him question whether he was alone. Watch this. The footage shows him getting up and heading downstairs into the living room. At first, it looks like a typical sleepwalking episode, but as he walks past, things start happening. Items suddenly drop from surfaces, and a door swings open on its own. You can hear him scream near the end, right before he snaps awake.
Oh,
The
God.
strange activity didn't stop there. The following day, another camera in the house picked up something similar. Take a look at this. In this clip, a chair slides across the floor with no one near it, and the refrigerator door opens by itself. Alexander says these incidents convinced him something was in the house with him. Shaken, he decided to spend the night at his friend Ada's place, where things took an even stranger turn.
Oh, look at you. It looks like the shadow in the last video, yeah, the one that's spying on that, watching that guy watching TV and stuff.
After the sun went down, Alexander stepped onto the porch and noticed someone across the street. A young girl stood there, staring directly at him. He found it strange. When Ada returned, Alexander told him what he'd seen. While adjusting the camera to film the TV, he glanced at the screen and saw the same girl standing right behind him. He spun around with the camera. Nothing. She was gone.
Ugh. Oh.
So what's really going on here? Did something from his house actually follow him to his friend's place? Or is this just a well-edited hoax? The footage is strange either way, but whether it's paranormal or not, that's up to you. A student at a Japanese school was filming in what seemed like an empty hallway, but when she turned the camera toward the bathroom, someone was standing right there in the doorway.
Oh, oh, look at you. Oh, God. It's a ring, bitch. Oh.
The figure appears for just a moment before vanishing.
Mate, we don't need sound effects. It's freaky enough, mate.
And to this day, no one has been able to identify who it was. Some viewers in Japan think it might have been Hanako, a well-known ghost from local folklore, who's said to haunt school bathrooms. Whether it's really
Strangely attractive, though, you know what I mean?
her or just someone passing by, the timing is hard to ignore. Daniel Robb was relaxing at home when a horrifying scream from outside made him grab his phone and hit record on something truly disturbing.
There's a sound screaming. It's like a scream. It's so freaking loud, and it's coming from up in the air, like up there. It's been...
Yeah, oh shit. I know this. I know the cause of this video, the sound. There's a series of these videos, and then someone showed what it is. There's like a factory or lab complex with these vents on the side that go, let this huge amount of gas out, and that makes the sound.
Going on now. What is that? I swear I saw like this thing when the lightning was flashing a second ago. What the? Dude, that's coming from like up in the sky outside of my apartment.
Yeah, it's
Hold on.
Stuff in the sky is weird. Also, it can be pareidolia created with the lightning effect and the clouds, blah blah blah. But that noise is actually a chimney from a factory or something. It's going or a lab. They're like like those things like in the old days. Same sort of principle, but they're on the side of a building and they go. They terrify the shit out of you if you didn't know what they were.
That is so loud and so like eerie. It's like a banshee, blood-curdling scream. Ooh. There it is again. What is that?
Daniel insists the screaming is coming from above, though it's possible the sound was traveling from farther away and only seemed to be overhead. What's strange is how much it resembles the Aztec death whistle, an ancient instrument designed to mimic the sound of human agony. The two are nearly identical in their chilling quality. Both sounds are disturbing, but what Daniel recorded feels different because it genuinely sounds like someone or something screaming in pain. While exploring an old abandoned school, paranormal investigator Eric Gunner filmed something that only showed up later when he reviewed the footage.
Déjame hacer rápido una foto. Espérese.
hello. I can see you.
Viewers who watched the footage were universally disturbed by what they heard. This clip you're looking at was shot by Garen a full decade ago, and until recently he kept it completely private and hidden away. He only just decided to upload it now, after all these years. Why he waited so long remains unclear, but it's hard not to wonder if he was simply too unsettled, or perhaps too afraid to share it with anyone else. The footage he got is seriously disturbing.
Stop looking at me. I don't want to do it anymore.
Come on, one more question.
No.
Almost.
Just do one more question, just for the fun of it. Y'all made me stay down there when I wanted.
You're not doing it right now, Shelby. You don't feel the thing moving when you don't see it moving when you lift it up.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
Just one more question.
Just one more, you promise.
I promise. Come on.
Just one more. This will be it. I promise. Well, I can't say that because I'm not doing it.
What do y'all want me to ask?
Just ask it if it's gonna harm y'all or if it means harm or something. I don't know.
It's a freaking evil spirit, Shelby. Of course it means harm.
Well, I'm
Just
just
ask it.
saying.
It's
Just
a good
ask
question.
it.
Do you mean us any harm? Ah, no. No. No.
There's no way. Oh my God! There's no way that thing just flew by its friggin' self. No,
I'm not.
Games like these are better left alone, in my opinion. I've watched enough footage to know that nothing positive ever comes from experimenting with the occult. The choice is yours to make, but if you've had your own experience...
I mean, I can't expect my debunking channels by now to explain that room by itself, but I know quite a few debunking channels that believe in Ouija boards, but the thing is, they have been debunked like for ages now by science, stuff like that. And also I have one as well, so from personal experience it's like at most they make a conversational piece, a novelty piece for the table, a table mat or something.
experiences with these kinds of rituals, I genuinely like to hear what happened. And they're usually pretty creepy too.
I mean, it does look a bit suspect 'cause it's a homemade board, you know what I mean? Not that should make any difference, but you know what I mean?
This clip comes from Alex, who works at a theater in Mexico. He was walking through one of the screening rooms with his camera running, a room where the staff had noticed strange things before. What starts as a casual tour of the space is about to turn into something he really wasn't ready for.
Grandísima, como pueden ver, está grandísima la sala. Grandísima.
That's what she said.
Grande. Y dicen que este es el rincón donde se escuchan los lamentos. Acá, en esta puerta, donde nadie puede entrar. Acá, esta es la pantalla del cine. ¿Escucharon? ¿Escucharon? ¿Se ve?
I can't hear. Is that knocking sound his footage, or is it the sound effects over the top? Because if it's sound effects over the top, for me that's what's ruining it. Ruining it.
Distinto. Es acá desde este punto. Hay alguien ahí arriba. Si logran verse una persona observándonos desde ahí arriba, pero no le hagan caso.
Looking back at the footage later, Alex realized the experience was a lot stranger than he thought while it was happening. The worst part wasn't anything he noticed in real time. It's what showed up in the video that he completely missed while he was standing there. If you look carefully at the top left corner in the back of that room, there's clearly a figure standing there. What makes this so unsettling is that Alex insists the location was completely empty at the time. No customers were present.
I think he means sitting in a chair. He's just standing there as me like that, and this person sit in a chair like that. You know?
No staff members were around. and given the hour, nobody was supposed to be inside the building at all. The footage ends without answers, leaving viewers unsettled. The strange presence captured on camera remains unexplained, and the mysterious activity documented throughout the video is never
Could someone have snuck in? Who can say?
resolved, ending abruptly with no clear understanding of what Alex actually recorded. A night guard who goes by Albrechts posted this footage online, saying he'd been assigned to watch over an old hospital wing that was closed for renovation. According to him, the entire section had been sealed off while construction crews worked on it. But during his rounds, he claims he kept noticing strange sounds and unexplained movement that didn't quite add up with what should have been a completely empty building.
Antonio Chile, parte 2.
Puede que se esté apagando o sea, digo, puede que sea una baja de voltaje. Hace poco rato tembló, quizás habrá quedado algo suelto, no sé. No, está bueno ese. ¿Quién está ahí? Esta voy a salir de acá, weón.
Sounds like he needs one of those breathing machines himself.
¿Qué hora es ya? 3:34. Oh. Aguanté mucho, conchétame. No, esta guay está muy bonita.
Like y comenta para la parte 3.
Este sería como el nuevo hospital. Súper grande, weón. Mira, acá tenemos los box. La sala acá. ¿Qué huevo esa wea? ¿Qué wea? Ay, voy a saltar para allá, weón. ¿Aló?
Hola.
¿Aló? ¿Quién está acá? ¿Quién está acá? Qué raro.
Oh, someone in there.
Right after the lights flicker, he spots what looks like a person standing in one of the rooms down the hall. The silhouette is clear in the doorway, but when he goes to check it out, there's nobody there. He searched the area and found no sign of anyone leaving, so either someone slipped past him in the dark, or was something else happening here that he didn't understand at all? Was there another explanation he was missing entirely? Something hidden beneath the surface?
Ooh.
A creator on TikTok who goes by Insomnia has uploaded footage he says shows proof that something keeps coming into his house. The clip starts out looking normal enough, just a typical security camera view of a small office room. But as soon as nobody's around, things take an odd turn. Here's what the camera recorded.
Well, the problem is, being that it's TikTok, a lot of TikTok ghost ones are fake, or because there's a trend going around, especially once they've got people talking and the chair falls over, sort of one. That was a trend that's going around on TikTok for quite a while.
You can see the door was left standing open, but the moment the room is empty, it starts to swing closed by itself. Nobody walks in, nobody touches it. It just quietly drifts shut, like someone unseen walked through and pulled it behind them.
What do you think?
A couple of nights after that, he sat up waiting around midnight with his camera running. He wanted to catch the same childlike scream he says he heard before. He tells people watching to put headphones on, and while the house sits dark and quiet, you can hear something moving somewhere just out of frame. Go ahead and listen.
¿Quieres que te escuche?
Right. Okay, that's a strike one. Because if channels keep doing things that annoy me, it'll put me off reacting. Not being horrible, but how the fuck can we hear the scream when you've got those sound effects over the top? Not him, but King Frostmare.
Uy, se escucharon pasos en el techo. No mames, acabo de escuchar pasos en el techo.
I heard that.
Uy, eres tú. Eres tú. Estás aquí.
Ooh. They didn't put any they didn't put any fucking lights on, do they?
He says it sounds exactly like a child running through the hallway, with quick little footsteps echoing through the house. But when he searches, no one is ever there.
Mmm.
Uy, eres tú.
The place looks completely empty, which only makes the sound of those footsteps stranger. Then, not long after, another camera picks something up. This time it's the garage door, swinging open by itself. The motion sensor kicks in and starts filming, but again, no one shows up on screen. The door just starts opening, even though nobody's standing anywhere near it. There's no visible hand touching it, and no figure stepping through the doorway. It simply moves on its own, almost like something you can't see is somehow pushing it from the other side. Sure, doors can shift on their own. Air pressure, a bad latch, a breeze from another room. But when you add the office door closing, the strange sounds of what might be a child, and now this, it starts getting harder to write off. Maybe the doors really are just responding to drafts. Maybe those sounds are coming from pipes or something settling in the walls. But when you've got phantom footsteps at midnight, doors moving with no one around, and what sounds like a visitor who shouldn't be there, it all starts to pile up. It feels like something is quietly moving from room to room. So is this just a case of old doors and echoes in an empty house? Or is insomnia actually recording something that keeps showing up when no one else is home? What do you think?
Yes.
Someone on Reddit posted a clip they filmed in a hospital hallway late one night. They say the spot used to be part of an older children's ward. At the time, they thought they were just recording a quick throwaway video. But when they watched it back, they noticed something unusual showing up in the glass. Here's the footage. The first thing most people see is a nurse passing by outside the window. But the person who posted it says to watch the reflection closely. There's something much smaller that seems to move in the background. If you slow it down, there's a brief moment where a tiny shape shows up in the glass. It looks almost like a child, and it's moving the other way from where the nurse is walking. It's very faint, and you could easily scroll past it. But once you catch it, the movement is hard to ignore. It could just be light bouncing off something else down the hall, or maybe the nurse's reflection warping across uneven glass. But according to the uploader, no one else was standing in that part of the building.
Usain Bolt.
So if that's true, what exactly moved behind them in the window? A distortion in the glass, or something left over from when that wing used to treat children? The next video was uploaded by user Bright Eyes Tarot. She usually uploads tarot readings and astrological readings. However, in this clip, she's sharing something a bit different. A possible ghost sighting she captured in her backyard. About the area she wrote. The area behind our home was crime-ridden, and there are possible bodies back there. Clearly, some terrifying things have occurred on that land. Keeping that in mind, now let's take a look at what she captured.
Check this out. Just hold up. You'll see. What is that? There's no bugs because it's frozen outside, literally frozen, and it has been consistently iced over. Well, not iced over, but cold, real cold. What is that?
It comes on this side of the dollhouse.
Is it going up the steps? Yep, it's going up the steps. Okay.
No, I think it goes around the back.
What the f*** is that? Is there someone standing on the porch? Done?
This camera appears to be facing her backyard. A strange whitish shadow floats into view and slowly makes its way across the yard, even going up the steps to the patio. As you will hear the uploader explain, it seems unlikely for this to be an insect, given how cold it is outside. So, what could explain this odd shape caught on the CCTV? Let me know what you think it is.
Yes, what do you think? Oh, look at the state of that. Oh.
Madeleine works as...
Well, there you have it. That's King Frostmare. They were good, weren't they? Especially, I think that shadow one there is probably someone, it could be someone in a black hoodie or something, and you know, that sort of thing. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Yes. And as always, thank you for taking the time to watch these with me. And if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe, because one, doesn't cost you a thing, and two, it would be great to have you with us. And like I also said, before I say what I was going to say, is tickle my bell, who misses, so you know if there's any more uploads. Remember, if you're watching this on Bluesky and you like it, come on over from there. Just don't follow me on Bluesky and like it there. Like it on YouTube and subscribe. And also, if you know anyone who likes this sort of thing, then get them to subscribe. Or even if you think they like my other stuff, or like, you know, the Norse stuff and the Viking stuff, and that sort of thing, okay? Anyway, so until next video, I hope you're doing well, and I shall see you soon. Take care and be well.